Hello, students. Good morning and a very warm welcome to your English literature class. Today we will start Unit 12, The Canterville Ghost, which is written by Oscar Wilde. He was an Irish writer, poet, a dramatist, and his works are famous for his wit and flamboyance. His most famous works include The Happy Prince and Other Stories. The pictures of Dorian Gray, Lady Windermere's fan, and The Importance of Being Earnest are some of his most famous stories, okay, his most famous works. The one that we are going to study today, The Canterville Ghost, it is a well-known short story by Oscar Wilde, and it is mostly used as a play and it is adapted for the screen and the stage all around the world. This one is a ghost story and it is not like the regular ghost stories. It is something different from the other ghost stories. Instead of fear and tension, humor rules the story, and instead of intimating humans, the is intimated by humans. I mean, in most other stories, ghostly stories, what happens is that the ghost, he or she, makes the humans afraid of his presence. But here, the humans are very unafraid of the ghost and they insult the ghost on his face. Okay, so far no one has insulted him in this way. He has finally met his match in a spirited, unafraid American family. Frightening them seems almost impossible. Okay, so here is a story where it is an American family and they are all unafraid of the ghost. Okay, so the ghost is feels insulted that nobody is getting frightened by his presence, by his acts, and they just insult him on his face. So, this story brings a lot of laughter and humor with itself as the plot unfolds. The characters in the story are in the play, or actually, it is a story, but it is mostly enacted as a play. So, here the characters are mentioned. The characters are Lord Canterville, who is the owner of a mansion which is called the Canterville Chase. Then there's Mr. and Mrs. Otis. They are a wealthy middle aged American couple. Mrs. Umney, she is the old housekeeper of the Canterville Chase. Housekeeper means the housemaid, you can say. She's the housemaid of the Canterville Chase of the mansion. There's Washington, who is the eldest son of Mr. and Mrs. Otis. There's Virginia, she's the middle child and the only daughter of the Otis family. And there are the twins, Lewis and Clark. They are the youngest members of the Otis family. So there are three siblings: Washington, Virginia, and Lewis and Clark. Sorry, four siblings: Lewis and Clark. They are the twins. And there is the ghost. The chapter is divided into different scenes. Okay, it is since it is a play, so there are different scenes in the chapter. And now let's see what happens in the different scenes. Let's get going to the chapter. Look in your books.
As we have seen that this is a play, so there are the few scenes in which the play is happening, in which the play is taking place. different scenes हैं. एक बार कैरेक्टर्स आते हैं, अपना रोल प्ले करते हैं, फिर पर्दा गिर जाता है. देन अगेन देयर इज अनदर सीन, अगेन द डिफरेंट कैरेक्टर्स हु आर टू बी देयर ऑन द स्टेज, जिनका डायलॉग है, जिनका प्रेजेंटेशन है, वो आते हैं स्टेज पे. They present themselves, they deliver their dialogues and they go. Again there's scene 3 this way. Okay, so in plays we have scenes like this. Okay, so the first scene is at the Canterville Chase, at the mansion. Okay, so there's Lord Canterville, the owner of the mansion. He says, I'm really pleased you want to buy Canterville Chase, but there is something you have to know. So this person is going to sell his house, right? So he talks to the buyer and he says, the Otis family, and he says that I am very happy that you want to buy this house, but I have something to tell you about this house. I want to tell you something about this house which you should know before buying the house. Okay. So Mr. Otis says, if you insist. He says, okay, if you insist that you want to tell something, then you may please tell. You may please go forward. Lord Canterville says, yes, I do. There's this ghost in... So while he's saying, Mr. Otis interrupts and says, a ghost? Do you talk about it? Don't you talk about it? Okay. So he's surprised, Mr. Otis. He says, a ghost. He is a non-believer of ghosts. He says, a ghost. Please don't talk about it. It's not possible. I don't believe in ghosts and all. Okay. So Lord Canterville says, I fear the ghost exists. I think you should listen to our family story. So Lord Canterville says that there is a ghost and there is a ghost that exists. So you should listen to a family story before drawing a conclusion that there is a ghost or not. Before coming to the conclusion, you should listen to the story of our family history. Okay. So Mr. Otis says, try me. Okay. If you want me to believe, then you may start the story. I don't think I'll believe, but you can try me. Okay. So Lord Canterville starts. I'll tell you what happened to my grand aunt, the Dowager Duchess of Bolton. Okay, so he says that Lord Canterville says that I'll tell you what happened to my grand aunt. She was Mr. Canterville's grand aunt who had witnessed the ghost, and she was the Dowager, that is a lady, woman, lady who has lost her husband, a widow. Okay, and she has inherited the properties of her husband. Okay, she has got the properties of her husband. She is a lady of good fortune, but she has not earned it herself. It is her husband's property that she has got after his death. Okay, so she was the Dowager Duchess of Bolton. She was the Duchess of Bolton. Bolton is a place. Okay, so the side of the stage where Mr. Otis and Lord Canterville are standing is darkened, and the other side is lit up. Sounds of women screaming are heard. Okay, so what happens? That there's Mr. Otis and Mr. Canterville standing at one corner of the stage, and that side is now darkened. Okay, and the other side of the stage is lit up. Something, another thing is going to happen. They are going to give the audience a flashback story. The audience will now see a flashback story. What is a flashback story? एक ऐसी story जो पहले हुई थी. ठीक है? In movies also we know, no? ऐसा होता है. Flashback stories होती हैं. So similarly here also we are going to see a flashback story. The butler and housekeeper lead the Duchess to a chair and give her a drink of water. She sits down terrified. So what happens? There's the butler and the housekeeper. These both are the housemaids, you can say, house servants. Okay, not maids, house servants. And they lead the Duchess to a chair and give her a drink of water. She sits down terrified. Now the Duchess is terrified. She is very frightened. Okay, it is seen on her face. She is acting. And it is seen on her face that she is terrified. She is very afraid. Okay, Duchess, please don't leave me alone. Take me away from here. She screams, get away from me. Don't touch me. Get your clammy hands off my shoulder. So the Duchess, she has seen a ghost. What has happened? That a ghost has kept his skeleton hands on her shoulder, and she's afraid. She's so afraid that she's telling the servants that don't leave me alone. The other time she's saying that leave me alone, go away, do not touch me. Okay, so the housekeeper says, my lady, calm down, there is nobody here, look around you. So the housekeeper is asking the Duchess to calm down. He says, my lady, please calm down, dear lady, please calm down. It is a title of respect. Okay, he says, my lady, please calm down. There's nobody here. यहाँ कोई भी नहीं है. Look around you. अपने चारों तरफ देखिए. There's nobody here around you. Do not have to be frightened. The Duchess says. The Duchess is sobbing. She's crying. Okay. She says, that thing. It had its bony hands on me. I didn't notice at first. I thought it was a draught. Then I saw those skeleton hands. So the Duchess says that thing. What is that thing? It is the ghost. Okay. It has had its bony hand on me. Hands on me. It means that the skeleton, the ghost had its skeleton hands on the Duchess' shoulder. Okay, I didn't notice at first. At first she thought that it was just a breeze blowing. Okay, but then she saw those skeleton hands. उन्होंने उन skeleton hands को देख लिया. The Duchess screams again and faints. The Duchess is so frightened that she screams and then she faints. बेहोश हो जाती है. The side where Mr. Otis and Lord Canterville are standing is lit up. Now this was the flashback story of the family history that Mr. Canterville was telling to Mr. Otis. Okay, so the story is over now, and the side where these characters, the Duchess, the housekeeper and the butler, were playing their role, that side is darkened again, and the other side of the stage is lit up to show the conversation between Mr. Otis and Lord Canterville. Okay, Lord Canterville, my grand aunt was so frightened that she never recovered from the shock. So Lord Canterville says that his grand aunt, she became so frightened after this that she never recovered from the shock. वो कभी ठीक ही नहीं हो पाई, वो वैसी ही रह गई. She was always frightened. Mr. Otis, and you want me to believe this? Mr. Otis just says that अब चाहते हो मैं ये बात विश्वास करूँ? Do you think I should believe this? Why do you want me to believe this? Lord Canterville says, Mr. Otis, the ghost has been seen by several members of my family. After the unfortunate accident of the Duchess, none of our younger staff would stay with us. Lady Canterville often got very little sleep at night due to the mysterious noises that came from the corridor and the library. So Lord Canterville says that many people in our family, they have seen the ghost, and after the unfortunate accident that happened to the Duchess, the young members of the family, the young servants, they have all left us, and his wife, Lord Canterville's wife, the Lady Canterville, she is not able to sleep at night at all sometimes because of the mysterious noises. अजीब अजीब सी आवाज़ें आती रहती हैं from the corridor, from the library. Okay, Mr. Otis says, so you are saying, so Lord Canterville says, we have not cared to live in this place ourselves. It gives you a strange scary feeling. So Lord Canterville says कि हम खुद इस घर में नहीं रहना चाहते, इस mansion में नहीं रहना चाहते. It gives us a very strange, a very scary kind of a feeling. Mr. Otis says, my lord, I insist. I will take Canterville Chase with furniture and ghost included. So Mr. Otis, he is not at all afraid of ghosts, as we can see, and he says, my lord, I insist. मैं ये आपको pressurize कर रहा हूँ. I insist that I will take Canterville Chase. I will buy the mansion with furniture and the ghost included. He says that मैं furniture भी खरीद लूँगा, मैं ghost भी खरीद लूँगा, मुझे कोई दिक्कत नहीं है. I will take this mansion. Okay. Lord Canterville says, but well, at least you have been warned. So Lord Canterville is very frightened. He says that चलिए मैंने आपको बता तो दिया, आपको warn तो कर दिया कम से कम. Mr. Otis says, we come from a modern country. We do what we want. We want money and everything that money can buy. So Mr. Otis is very, he's not at all afraid of ghosts. He's very modern minded. He says that we come from a modern country and all we want is money and everything that money can buy. We don't believe in ghosts and all. Lord Canterville says, what is your point? So Mr. Otis says, my dear lord, we would buy the ghost itself, if there were such a thing, and place it in the museum for its worth, maybe even have a travelling ghost show. So Lord Canterville says that आप कहना क्या चाहते हैं? So Mr. Otis says that I would buy the ghost itself, and if possible I would place it in the museum and show it to people to earn money from it. Okay, so what happens? Lord Canterville says, if you don't mind a ghost in your house, it's quite alright with me. अगर आप अपने घर पे ghost का रहना आप ऐसा mind नहीं करते हैं, then it's quite alright with me. But let me tell you one last time, the ghost has been around for 3 centuries. So he says that जो ghost है वो around 3 centuries, means 300 years से यहीं पे है, हमारे घर पे है. And it always makes its appearance before the death of a family member. So the Lord Canterville says that एक तो ये 300 साल से हमारे घर पे है, and other than that, it always makes its appearance just before the death of a family member. Mr. Otis guffawing, means he's like, oh. He says, well, so does the family doctor, Lord Canterville. Mr. Otis says, हाँ तो ठीक है ना, family doctor भी तभी आते हैं जब कोई मरने वाला होता है, कोई बीमार होता है, ठीक है. So Mr. Otis is taking it very lightly. He's a very light-headed person. He is not bothered about all these things. Lord Canterville, with a knowing smile, he says, all right, gentlemen, Canterville Chase is all yours. He hands over the mansion to him. Means he hands over the keys of the mansion and he says that this is all yours now. Okay. Now there's scene 2. The next scene, something else will happen. In the library of Canterville Chase, Mrs. Umney, she enters the library followed by Mr. and Mrs. Otis, Washington, Virginia, and the twins. Now, we have already been introduced to the characters. They all have now started living in the Canterville Chase. Okay? Tea is laid out for the Otis family. They settle down, trying to get the feel of this old mansion. Suddenly, Mr. Otis notices what looks like a blood stain. So they are all sitting, and and what happens that Mr. Otis, he suddenly notices that there's a blood stain somewhere. एक खून का निशान है. Blood stain means खून का दाग. ठीक है. It is there. Mr. Otis, I'm afraid something has been spilled here. Mrs. Otis says that I'm afraid that something, कुछ तो यहाँ पे गिरा है. There's something that has been spilled here. Mrs. Umne, she's the housekeeper, right? She says in a hushed voice, yes, madam, blood has been spilled on that spot. So she says that यहाँ पे खून गिरा है. It is blood that has spilled here. Mrs. Otis says, oh really? You know, I really don't care for blood stains. I want it removed at once. So she orders that I don't care that it is a blood stain or what. Okay, it has to be removed right now. अभी के अभी इसे साफ करो. I don't care if it is a blood stain. Mrs. Umne, she is in the same hushed voice. She says, it is the blood of Lady Eleanor de Canterville, who was murdered on that very spot by her own husband, Sir Simon de Canterville, in 1575. 9 years after the murder, he disappeared rather mysteriously. His body was never found, lowering her voice, but his guilty spirit still haunts the chase. Okay, so what happens that Mrs. Umne, she says that it is the blood of Lady Eleanor de Canterville, and she was murdered by her husband, Sir Simon de Canterville, in 1575, and 9 years after he murdered his wife, what happened? He disappeared, and it was a rather mysterious disappearance. Nobody knew where he had gone. Okay, his body was never found. Nobody knew if he died or he was alive because his body was never found. Then she says, but his guilty spirit still haunts the chase. So she says that, लेकिन उसकी जो spirit थी, it was guilty of murdering his wife, right? So his guilty spirit still haunts the chase, still haunts the mansion. Okay? So Washington says, nonsense. Watch me remove the stain. He takes out a small stick of stain remover from his bag and rubs it over the stain. There is a sudden flash of lightning and a peal of thunder. Mrs. Umne looks terrified and faints. So what happens that Washington, he says that what is all this nonsense? I don't believe all this. And he says that he just removes the stain himself. वो खुद जाके उस stain को हटाते हैं. He takes out a small stick of stain remover from his bag and rubs it over the stain. There is a sudden flash of lightning and a peal of thunder. Mrs. Umne looks terrified and faints. So what happens? That Washington is a non-believer of all these ghosts and all. He says that I don't believe in all these things, and he cleans the stain. As soon as he cleans the stain, there's lightning and peal of thunder. There's lightning and thundering. Okay, Mrs. Umne looks मतलब वो डर जाती हैं अचानक से, जैसे ही वो खून का दाग साफ होता है. There's lightning, there's thunder, and Mrs. Umne, she feels terrified and she faints. वो डर के बेहोश हो जाती हैं. Mrs. Otis, what monstrous English climate. Now, this is all the spooky things that are happening in the mansion, but none of the Otis family, none of the members of the Otis family is frightened. They are not afraid, and they are like, what monstrous English climate. They are blaming the climate now. कैसा घटिया सा horrible सा climate है यहाँ का. Mrs. Otis says, and what do we do with the woman who faints? So Mrs. Otis says that, और ये जो faint हो गई हैं lady, इनका क्या किया जाए? Mrs. Umne revives and looks at the Otis family. इतने देर में Mrs. Umne को होश आ जाता है and she looks at the Otis family. वो Otis family को देखती हैं. Mrs. Umne, I have seen things with my own eyes, sir, which would make anyone's hair stand on end, and many a night I have not closed my eyes in sleep due to the awful things that happened here. Mr. Otis says, it's all right, Mrs. Umne, there's nothing to fear. At any rate, ghosts don't frighten us. The children laugh. So what happens? Mrs. Umne says that I have seen ghostly incidents happen here with my own eyes, and I have not been able to sleep many nights because of the ghosts, of the horrible things that keep happening. So Mr. Otis says, it's all right. मुझे चाहे भूत कितना भी डरा ले, मुझे डर नहीं लगता. The ghosts don't frighten us at any rate. And the children laugh. Now there's the next scene. In the morning in the library, the twins enter. The twins, the two youngest members of the family. Levi says, look, the bloodstain is back. That ghost must have been here again. So the youngest members of the family, they are playing pranks. They are saying that the bloodstain is back. I think the ghost must have been back here again. फिर से आया होगा. Then Clark says, Brother Washington has been rubbing it out every day and every day it comes back. That means they have been staying here for days now and जो उनका brother Washington है, he keeps on removing the blood stains and the blood stains keep coming back. Levis, let's camp out here tonight and wait for him. So Levi says that let's camp out here, हम यहीं रुकेंगे आज रात and let's wait for the ghost. Okay? Clark says, we will corner him here. You sleep by the door and I'll sleep on the desk so I can jump on top of him. So they are planning to jump on top of the ghost. Okay? Levi says, let's come here with our pillows tonight. So what happens? Levi says that आज रात को हम यहाँ अपने तकिए लेकर आएंगे and यहीं सोएंगे and ghost को पकड़ेंगे. ठीक है? तो now there's the next scene. Scene 4. Night. Mr. Otis is asleep in his room. It is the night time. Mr. Otis is asleep in his room. The loud sound of clanking metal is heard. Mr. Otis wakes up suddenly. ठीक है, तो अचानक से बहुत तेज मेटल की आवाज़, झंझनाहट की आवाज़ आती है. And Mr. Otis wakes up all of a sudden. Mr. Otis, what on earth is that sound? Wait, it's getting closer. No, I'm not imagining things now. Now I can hear footsteps. So Mr. Otis says कि नहीं, कितना गंदा इतना तेज आवाज़ है. Then he realizes that the sound is coming closer to him. He says, नहीं, मैं अब चीज़ें imagine नहीं कर रहा हूँ. There are footsteps also. Okay? He takes a small bottle of lubricating oil out of a case and opens the door. There, right in front of him, he sees in the pale moonlight an old man. His eyes are red like burning coals. He has long grey matted hair. He wears old-fashioned dirty clothes and his wrists and ankles are bound by rusty chains. Now the ghost has appeared. His wrists means kalaiya and ankles means जहाँ पे पायल पहनते हैं, ankles. Okay? They are bound by chains, rusty chains. लोहे की चेन से बंधी हुई है and वही चेन जो है ये आवाज़ कर रही है. Now Mr. Otis, he is so open-minded, he is so unafraid that he takes a lubricating oil. ग्रीस जैसा ऑयल होता है जो अगर मेटल चेन्स वगैरह पे डाल दें तो वो आवाज़ नहीं करते हैं. डोर्स वगैरह पे भी डाला जाता है. ठीक है? सो व्हाट ही डज, ही टेक्स द लुब्रिकेटिंग ऑयल बॉटल एंड ही opens the door. He goes out. Mr. Otis, goodness me, my dear sir, you cannot go creaking about all like this. I insist you that you oil your chains. I will leave this bottle of oil for you. It is said to be very effective. Do apply it on your chains and let me know if you need more. And now, good night, sir. So he's like that, Mr. Otis, he says to the ghost that, goodness me, my dear sir, he addresses the ghost as sir. He says, do not go creaking out like this, means do not go making loud sounds of metal chains like this. I insist you that you oil your chains. He says that, I insist that आप अपने chains पे oiling करो ताकि वो आवाज़ ना करे. Now this he is speaking to the ghost and he is not afraid of the ghost. Okay, so he says, I will leave this bottle of oil for you. He leaves the bottle of lubricating oil there and he says, it is said to be very effective. कहा जाता है कि ये oil बहुत effective है, इससे metal की आवाज़ चली जाती है. Do apply it on your chains and let me know if you know more. He says that इसे आप अपने chain पे डाल लीजिएगा and if you need more then let me know. Okay, he is so unafraid. He is so like this is getting funny. It is the ghost trying to scare them away and they are not at all scared. They are giving the ghost for the metal chains, they are giving the ghost the lubricating oil to oil the chains so that it doesn't make noise and disturb their sleep. Okay, so he says to the ghost, good night, sir. Then he leaves. Mr. Otis goes back to his room and closes the door. Now the Canterville ghost, he feels it inside it. He says, how dare he laugh at me. Oh there, so much for his advice for greasing. He throws away the bottle. Watch me. Now the Canterville ghost is angry. He says, nobody has insulted me like this ever before. How dare he laugh at me? How dare Mr. Otis, he says about Mr. Otis, that how dare he laugh at me? उनकी हिम्मत कैसे हुई मुझ पे हंसने की? And he is laughing at me. He is very, the ghost feels very insulted कि मुझसे डरे नहीं, मुझे तेल का बॉटल थमा के गए कि चेन्स पे डाल दो, ये कौन सी बात होती है भाई, मैं भूत हूँ कि क्या हूँ? So the Canterville ghost is like this. He throws a green light around himself and fills the air with horrible groans as he goes up the steps. The twin appear at the top of the stairs. Now what happens? That the ghost is angry. He throws away green light around himself. वो अपने around green light throw करता है. एंड फिल्स द एयर विथ हॉरिबल ग्रोन्स एज ही गोज अप द स्टेप्स. और वो पूरे माहौल को, पूरे एयर को हॉरिबल ग्रोन्स, ग्रोन्स मीन्स very horrible kind of sounds. Okay, so he fills the air with horrible groans. अजीब सी आवाज़ें, भूतेड़ी आवाज़ें आने लगती हैं. एंड ही गोज अप द स्टेप्स, और वो सीढ़ियाँ चढ़ने जाते हैं. द ट्विंस अपीयर एट द टॉप ऑफ द स्टेयर्स. अब क्या होता है, द घोस्ट एज ही इज गोइंग टू क्लाइंब द स्टेयर्स, द ट्विंस अपीयर देयर. जो ट्विंस होते हैं वो सीढ़ियों के ऊपर आ जाते हैं. ट्विंस caught you as if they were playing hide and seek. Okay, the twin says caught you. They throw the pillow at the ghost escapes. Now what happens? The twins catch the ghost, they are like, we've seen you, caught you. Okay, and they throw their pillow at the ghost. वो ghost पे तकिया फेंक देते हैं. The ghost escapes. Now scene 5, this is here what happens. Here there's only the ghost, and the ghost is very angry, he's furious. I will have my vengeance. मैं अपना बदला लूँगा. Vengeance means revenge. Okay, he says that मैं अपना बदला लूँगा. I will take my revenge. Do they know who I am? क्या उन्हें पता भी है कि मैं कौन हूँ? Do they know what fearful appearances I have made? क्या इन्हें पता है कि मैंने कितने डरावने appearances बनाए हैं, मैंने कितने लोगों को डराया है? Have they seen the furor I can create? They say that they have they seen the environment when I get angry? How I can change the air around. मैं अचानक से चीज़ें कैसे बदल सकता हूँ. Like I can change things from angry. Like when I get angry, I can change the things around. Okay. Then how dare they? These Americans, the gall. Gall is the thing that makes someone angry. Okay. To ask me to grease my own chains, and those twins to throw a pillow at my head. At my head. Now the ghost is very angry. Children, if you would have been here, no, I would have enacted the play with you all in the classroom. But since you all are not there, I have to read it. And this is not a way of the right thing about teaching a play. Like, the scenes are there, you would have laughed, you would have enjoyed the class. But I have to read it to you all and explain it to you all like this. Anyway, the ghost is very angry. He says that they are asking me to grease my own chains and they are throwing pillows at me. मेरी तो कोई respect ही नहीं है. ऐसी टाइप की feeling आ रही है ghost को. Okay? And I, a ghost who can play 9 pins with my own bones. Okay, calm down. I have to think through. No ghost in history has been insulted like this. So he says that आज तक हिस्ट्री में किसी घोस्ट की ऐसी इंसल्ट नहीं हुई जैसे आज मेरी हुई है. They are throwing pillows at me. They are giving me lubricating oil to oil my own chains. Revenge. Oh, I will take the last laugh. How dare you? Now he says that I'll take the revenge. मैं बदला लूँगा. But then he feels like laughing at himself. He says I will take the last laugh. I will have the last laugh. He says that ठीक है. I will also laugh at this. But then he says, how dare you? He says to himself and to the kind of insult that he has been through. He says that how dare them laugh at me like this. Okay. And this is a short story which is adapted from Oscar Wilde's play. This is a short part which is adapted from Oscar Wilde's story, The Canterville Ghost. It is a story, but it is almost always enacted as a play. Generally, इसको नाटक की तरह ही पेश किया जाता है, but it is a story. Okay, and I hope you all must have understood the story. This is a funny one, a humorous one. Okay, I'll give you the question and answers. And the word meanings, you can write it in your copy. Read the play. If there's any problem, just put it down in the comment section. I'll try to solve your problems. Thank you, students. Have a good day.